Mwah. Sorry, resist that. Hi guys, Gordon with Wilderness Twins. I'm getting ready to go on the second part of the challenge. I'm sitting in my truck just now. I've literally just locked up the company. Sitting outside the foundry that I work at. So everybody's gone. I'm always the last one to leave. So I'm just literally just leaving now, and then just going to head up to the woods and go for the night. As you can tell, I've got the light on in the cab, and that's what's illuminating my face. But I'm a little bit disappointed. The last couple of days have been freezing cold, and tonight the forecast it's sitting at the moment. I can turn it around so I don't know, hopefully it can pick this up. At the moment, so you can see it's the 20th of December. It's 7:15 at night, 7:14, and it's saying it's 4 degrees C. I don't know how to change that from. Anyway, I can maybe change that later on. Show you the Fahrenheit sort of section. But that means it's officially not the freezing. The forecast, it's windy. So the forecast says it feels like -3. So it still might feel like cold. But officially it's supposed to get down to 2 or 3 tonight. Anyway, I'm still going to do the challenge. I'm still going to do it. The temperature's coming back up this week. We're back into double figures. I mean, this is it's Christmas in just 5 days, for God's sake, and I've never seen this. In the years I've lived in Canada, I've never seen this. This is crazy. But officially, this is the first day of winter. So we're going to see what happens in January, and February, and March, and whatever Canada can throw at you. But it's a bit annoying for this kind of thing. So Edward and I are both going out on the 28th of December after Christmas. We've both still got time off, so it's only because of our shifts. This is the only time we've been able to get out camping this year at all. But the forecast, long-term forecast, is it's not going to be at freezing point at the moment. So it looks like there's a lot of guys going to be disappointed for weather-wise, that it's going to be after the New Year. If I get a chance again after the New Year that it does plummet down, I'm going to take it, and I'm just going to do it again. But I'll have to wait and see how the weather is. Anyway, let me just go and drive up. It'll take me about 15-20 minutes to get there, and then I'll set up the camera and show you where I'm going to be doing for the night. Okay? See you in a minute.
Why it took me so long, it's been trying to find somewhere to actually put the tarp up. I come up cutting up here all the time, but I never actually noticed that there's not much space for putting a tarp. Because basically I've had to chop down. The only trees I could find that was close enough was this one and this one, and even at that I've had to rig up a sort of dummy line. But anyway, it's worked. So what I have got, so I've got this. I'm not sure what tree this is. No, I think, well, that one's a maple. I believe, yeah, it's a maple. See the leaves still on it. This one, I'm not too sure. Anyway, doesn't really matter. My main problem was I've had a log down here which I've had to move, but you can see the amount of new saplings that's around here. So trying to actually get a line in between, I've actually had to cut down some of the. I mean, they're only thin little saplings. It's not like I'm cutting down a massive fresh tree or anything like that. But the saplings around here are a pain in the neck. Anyway, I've got it set up. So let's see, I've got my dairy tarp. it's not that cold, so I'm not even going to bother about having the mylar. What I have got is a similar sort of setup than before. Well, there's a mylar, but not the sheet thing that I was going to sort of sleep in, that I thought I was going to sleep in. Not yet, anyway. But what I've got, so you see the hammock's all set up. And this mylar here, as I said in the video, this one's, it's like a tube, and I actually pull it across me. Once I go in for the night, which won't be long actually, I just pull this up over me and it encapsulates me. So not rather than the sort of sleeping bag type ones, this is a bit bigger, and this encapsulates me. So and that's how I've got tonight. So let me just try to see if I can bring the video camera down so I can show you what I'm wearing for this evening. I've got my wool jacket that I wear from work. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can turn around. I've just got my this is terrible lighting. Anyway, I've just got obviously my hat. I've got a hoodie underneath that. I've got just a shirt, a flannel shirt, and I've got a t-shirt underneath, but it's one of these nylon-y kind of stretchy, I don't know what material you call it, but it's one, it's skin tight, that it wicks off any sweat, but in this temperature I haven't been sweating at all, so but it's nice to have these things. So basically I'm going to just sleep in there. I'm not even bothering. I'm absolutely knackered. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. It's now 9 o'clock. It doesn't seem like, if I was at home I'd obviously be sitting up. I'd be having a beer if I'd had my dinner and all that sort of stuff. I haven't had anything to eat since I left work. So that's going to be me for the night. I'm going to probably sleep with my boots on. I just kept on straight from work, as I say. I'm mad dirty. Got my working boots on. So this, as I say, this is me straight from work. I'm basing it on, this is a scenario that I've come home or I broke down, or anyway, I'm camping out for the night, and then hopefully you can see some of this video and it actually works, but it's not that cold. It's 3 degrees at the moment. I know it's not freezing point. It feels a little bit cooler than that, maybe a little bit, because of the wind. There is a bit of a wind, and it's going north. That's north going that way. So I've obviously got the hammock and tarp facing into the wind, so it comes at my side rather than, and I've blocked off the end. So basically, so that's going to be a terrible video. Sorry guys. So I'm basically just going to walk in this end, slide in, and that's going to be me for the night. It'll almost virtually closing at the back of me, ish. But anyway, I'm going to go and get settled in for the night. Once I get in, I'll have the light in there, maybe I can get a slightly better video, and then I'll again in the morning I'm going to do a better, hopefully a better video that you can see actually what's going on, if the batteries last. The batteries on my other camera, I did find them, but they're all died. They're not very good. It's not a good camera in the cold. So anyway, let me go, and I'm just going to go and get some kip, and I'll see how long that lasts, and I'll be up early in the morning. If I can get good 5 hours, that's how I normally sleep in the house anyway. So I'll see you in the morning. Okay? Well guys, that's the end. I'm just going to get huddled in. Oh, I'm going to get huddled in for the night. Can't really see the shelter as such. But try to get this the lamp that I brought with me. But I like this lamp actually, it gives you plenty. I've done a review on it before. It's a Lucy inflatable solar light. But this viewing is going to be absolutely shocking. But anyway, so let's see. I'm in. I'll set. I don't think I'll have a problem sleeping. I'm absolutely knackered. So now, if I can show you, this is the mylar tent thing that I've got. It's tied to the end of the hammock down there, and I basically just pull it over me. You can. This thing can be put out like an A-frame, and you can sleep inside of it, so it encapsulates you that way. But what I'm hoping that it's going to do is obviously it's going to bounce all my heat back to me. It's not cold. I went back to the truck just to check, and it is still 3 degrees, according to the sorry. So according to the thermometer on the truck, it's 3 degrees, but that's what it was saying in the weather network, that it was going to be 3 degrees, but it would feel like -3. In the wind, obviously. It is a bit windy, but it's really not that bad. Certainly not bad enough to worry about for sleeping in. I wish I had brought my hammock. It's damn sight bigger than this one. This is just the ultralight. It means it's the Skater Beater Pro, and it's miles bigger than this thing. But it's going to be fine for a one-nighter. I've got my sleeping mat underneath me, and then I've got this. So I had planned on using it's like a tarp, but it's like a survival tarp type thing. It's orange on the one side and silver on the inside, so it reflects the heat back to you. But I haven't even bothered using that because I'm not cold. I've got a wool jacket on, and I'm quite actually roasted toasty. My hat on my head is fine. I haven't even put gloves on. My hands haven't been cold getting all set up. Brought a pair of leather gloves, but I'm not gonna. I haven't used them. It hasn't been cold whatsoever. So anyway, as I say, I'm absolutely knackered, so I'm going to get some sleep, and I'm going to see how long. I'll last this all night. This is really not a problem. And another 2 or 3 degrees wouldn't be an issue either, actually. This is where if you've got a small space, the heat just stays here a lot longer than if you've got an open it and you're trying to get a fire, trying to keep the inside of a shelter warm. I'm not doing that for this kind of thing. I'm too old to be sleeping on the ground. I can't be bothered with that anymore. I like my hammock much on that. Morning guys. Been a bit of a not good. No, it's been an okay sleep. Not that fantastic though. It's now. I don't know if that sees that. It's now 4:41 in the morning. It got really cold during the night it did get cold. The wind picked up, and it did get cold. But he's hunkered down, just cuddled up. I found that if I grabbed the mylar and really tucked it in, grabbed it tight and held on to it, it was then okay, I suppose. I'm starting to get a bit of cramp in my leg, because I always get that when my legs are cold. See the wind blowing that door at the opening at the ends open, and that's what's making it feel cold. It's been pouring the rain for the last hour, so that's making it feel just miserable, really. It hasn't been a pleasant experience, I must admit. I'm actually just going to get up. Because it's pouring the rain, I'm just going to grab some of my loose stuff that's hanging around and just going to go home. As I mentioned before, I only live about 3 miles away from here. So it's not like I'm leaving it and it's somebody else could get it. There's nobody else can get this stuff. Sorry. So I think I'm just going to pack up. It's not like I'm tapping out. I'm actually getting up so I can go home, get a shower, and then go and take my wife to work. She'll be getting up in a little while as well. So anyway, it's been an experience. It hasn't been bad. Would I do any different next time? Yeah, actually. Because I started off with no gloves, I couldn't be bothered getting up during the night. I hate getting up during the night because then I feel cold, then I can't get back to sleep. And I could do with going to the toilet, but you just kind of cuddle in and just stop and just try to not think about it, which makes it even worse, probably. But oh my God, I'll end up going back to bed in a little while in a nice warm bed. Oh, nice warm bed. That's what you dreamed about all night, nice warm bed. You think, why am I doing this? I'm too old for this crap. But anyway, it's been an experience. Will I do it again? No, probably not. I've got the equipment that I need for keeping warm and all that sort of stuff, so no, I must admit I'm not going to go through this again. It did get down there. It did feel like -3 last night. I've nothing to prove that it did that. I've got the Weather Network pictures that I'm going to put on with this as well, but it felt cold. Oh, I am so sorry for yawning, but it's time to get up. Go and give myself a bit of a shake. Anyway, guys, that's me. I've tried it. It is hard. If it is this cold, it's hard with no blankets, no sleeping bag and whatnot. Nah, we're really pushing ourselves. We're not getting full night's sleeps and all that sort of stuff, and that's what we were all probably afraid of. That's if you did this a few times, you wouldn't get good sleeps, and it would then affect your judgment, etc. So anyway, that's me. I'm just going to jump out of bed, go to the car. I don't know if you can hear. Yeah, it's pouring the rain. It's not quite you can run to the car because you have to run through all the trees. But anyway, in the daylight, I'll come back and get this all take it down, but then I'll be able to do another bit of a video and to show the setup, and then that's it. Good luck to anybody else who's going to try this. I hope we are all learning from each other. And that's what the community is all about, is learning from each other. But on that note, thanks guys. It's been an experience, but not doing it again.
So
take care.
I just had to go and park the truck way down there, down at the barn. This is where I come hunting. But when I got up this morning, it was absolutely pouring rain. So, as I said in the thing, I literally live 3 miles from here, so it only takes me a few minutes to get home. So I left my stuff. So truck won't drive in it in the field anymore. It's just sinking in. So didn't want to take the chance of getting stuck. So I'm just going into. So this is where I come hunting. It's actually let me show you here. My old blind it's all falling apart now. And just straight over here where these rocks are. I don't know if you can see them on the GoPro. That's where I shot my deer. So it's 45 yards across there. But it's still raining, still miserable. It was cold last night. Officially it said it was something like 3 degrees. But with the wind last night, it made it feel like -3, according to the weather network, and I must admit I do agree with that. So anyway, I'm just coming up to my camp, so I'll turn you around. This is the wooded area I'm hunting. I didn't realise how many new saplings that they've got. They go and cut down, or the trees have either fallen down or most of them are cut down, so it doesn't get overpopulated. But then obviously that creates space for new saplings, which is obviously great for the environment, etc, etc. But it's a bugger when you're trying to find a place to put up a hammock. So let me just get around here. So anyway, so this is what I slept in last night. The DD tarp it's a brilliant tarp. It really is so waterproof. There's my hammock. I just shoved my bits and bobs in there. My phone's in there, fell out of my pocket last night. I was searching the place for that this morning. So basically that's how I slept. So I tied it semi-tight at the closed there, but I couldn't, obviously once I'm in here I couldn't tie this end. So this would blow open a little bit and some of the around here most of the wind round here goes kind of north. That's what we tend to find out. Obviously it does change depending on the weather patterns, but in general it goes north, which is running that way. So that's why I had to find two trees that would go in west and east to try to have the wind coming at me rather than obviously in front of me or behind me. So anyway, I'm going to take this down, but I had a few issues last night, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on my head and on my camera, and then I'll show you the few little issues that I had last night, and then I'm going to get this unpacked and hoof it back to the car, and that way I can get some sort of a tape made up for you guys to see the problems of camping in the dark, basically, with virtually no light. I had a little bit of light, but didn't put on a fire or anything like that last night because everything's soaking wet. I mean, soaking wet. It's been like this for the last 2 weeks. It's been really miserable. By round here, and we should have had sort of 2 feet of snow by now, but which I'm glad I'm not. But on the flip side of it, I like the winter, and this is just miserable. But anyway, let me go and sort this out, and I'll show you the few little issues that I had last night. This is where I had my main issue last night, my hunk of paracord. I normally take 20 feet, but last night, ta-da! It's short. Right, bugger me. Right, so what I had to do is had another piece of paracord, but this is something like 200, 250 paracord. So we made a loop here. This is just tied off for no reason really, it was just to keep it out of the way. So I made a loop on the end, and then had to go and tie this off. Once again, I just did this. Yeah, easy, slip knot, pull, done. It comes. So basically, I just do my normal, have a loop in it, stretch it out to its taut, and then you're able to try a trucker's hitch, and everybody over, and then back through there, take the loop, anchor it down, and that's it. Now if you want to make it a little bit tighter, you just put another loop through there, hold it off, and that's it. And there's no chance of that breaking off, and when you want it done, you just pull the loop and all comes undone. Pretty easy loop. So that's one I would, for anybody that does this kind of camping, learn it. It takes seconds. Right, so it kind of sucked last night, obviously coming in the dark, leaving in the dark, you're going by flashlights and whatnot. So I don't even know how good the filming was last night, but hey ho, I'll soon find out when I start editing, and I hope we get something. My other camera, the battery's died. It doesn't like the cold at all. It's an old camera, but the battery's just died off really quite quick. So I didn't get any real footage of it. So thankfully I got my GoPro. The only problem with the GoPro is it shows it really panoramic. So you set it up so 10 feet away, and you look like you're about 100 yards away. But anyway, so that's me done. I'm soaking wet now. I'm actually drenched, so I'm going to get this back to the truck and go home and get a good nice hot cup of tea. So guys, whoever's going to be doing this, good luck. It is hard, it really is. You have to just buckle down and just try it, but don't do anything silly as in trying to push yourself and get yourself in danger. At the end of the day, this is just a video. This is not emergency. We all know that we're going to have to train ourselves, but controlled environment. That's why I'm hunting on a little piece of woods that's not far from my house. I'm able to practice without doing anything stupid. Okay. So anyway guys, have a Merry Christmas, great New Year, and we'll see you in 2016.